We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to God, I've had just about all I could take for one day. Listen, okay, so here's what happened. We got ping bombed, so apparently my VPN was not working properly. It is now, so we shouldn't have an issue. I sent the Raging Atheist the link again. I'm going to have to send out the link to everyone else because now everything is fucking wrong. It's really great. So I'm probably not going to have anyone watch tonight if I'm guessing correctly. Just the fit has completely hit the shan. It's been a long evening. I'm still waiting for that other video to process too. Here we go. Jesus H. Christ on a fucking bicycle. I swear to God, knock.
What the fuck happened, dude?
Gray.
What the fuck is what you're talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, so if somebody scans your data through various methods, what they can do is they can get a hold of your IP address and they can send basically junk packets of data en masse to your IP address and overload your fucking bandwidth and shut everything down.
So why are they doing that to you? Why don't is it because I'm here or do you got like enemies?
Know. It could be anything at this point.
Why don't they do it to me when I live stream? That's what I don't understand. Like, because I get like Darth Dawkins came in the chat earlier, and
this has happened before, so I don't think it's your people or your enemies or whatever. So we're back. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about anymore. I beamed myself in the head on a giant piece of fucking metal pipe today. So I'm concussed and aggravated. So, I don't even know if my fucking bag is in here with my. No, is it? There it is. Oh my God.
I'm so fucking high, dude.
I gotta have a beer.
I gotta go have like a political conversation with some very astute political minds, and I'm like, man, I'm baked.
Man, why do you do that to yourself? Why do you? First of all, why do you?
Talk, man. I love to talk, and I love to debate people. Not like I love to converse with people. I should put it that way.
I watched you on GDC, and you don't contribute a whole lot. No offense.
How do I not contribute a whole lot? Well, last week I didn't
talk very much.
Last week I didn't because I didn't know much about the topic. The week before I did.
Okay, so am I ready for GDC or no? Because I've already I had a nice peaceful discussion with you. So.
I think, yeah. I mean, if you want to get into that, wade into it, dude. I don't know if I'm ready for it. Like,
what's the topic of discussion for tonight, anyway?
Tonight is it's a political discussion, so I should be speaking more. I can't remember the exact title of it, but John basically is pitting me against Sokka. So and you don't win arguments against Sokka, even if he's wrong. The dude like makes you look wrong. So I'm expecting to get my ass handed to me. But I need that.
Hey, if you need to phone a friend against Sokka, I'll tag in, mate.
It should be interesting. Like Dr. Misha Griffin's going to be on again. I know that Macabre is going to be on, and he's really super smart. So it'll be an interesting conversation. But I know John's really trying to pit me and Sokka against each other because he knows that we disagree politically. So I think he's been trying to brew this thing together to get me and Sokka to kind of go at it politically. Because me and Sokka are really close friends. So I try to stay away from politics with Sokka because because of all of that, So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But and with the great debate community though, if you watched my first appearance there, I was fairly inebriated and I was talking over people and I got pissed at John. Like me and John worked our shit out, but so no, I try not to talk over people, and that's the whole point, is to let other people talk. So, and then especially last week, I didn't know much about the topic of is whether or not Christianity is good or bad for Western civilization. That's not really my thing. I was there highlighting my channel last weekend, not so much for the topic. And when you have a PhD professor that teaches Western civilization, well, I'm just going to probably let her speak on it if I don't know much about it, which I did contribute once it got into an area that I knew about, so, because I had studied the history of the witch trials extensively.
I don't take it because when you're entrenched in a specific subject that you're specialized in, your PSG is in that, your fuck this, your obsession, and you make mistakes. So that would be the angle I would go at if you end up.
It's appeal to authority is a fallacy.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Or you're cutting in and out, Will. Sorry. I think. Are you getting attacked again?
I might be. Do I sound all right now?
Yeah, you're better now. So no, yeah, like definitely a fallacy. An appeal to authority is a fallacy. So I'm not saying, and I've had that conversation with Dr. Josh where I'm like, I don't feel like having a PhD makes your opinion on the facts any better than anybody else's. But at the same time, if you don't know much about a topic and there's a PhD in the room on the topic, then learn. So that's always been my philosophy. Like, that's why I make the friends I do. I try to I surround myself with people that are smarter than me so I can learn.
Hell yeah. I've just reduced the bandwidth going through because my bandwidth is pretty high. Now I'm back to where it should be. It's showing.
You got some really shitty internet, don't you?
Here, yeah. When I get back to my fucking house at fucking Base Camp Alpha, yeah, I'll be good. Alpha. All I gotta do is plug that bitch in. I've just turned off my camera and put you on the big fucking screen. I don't know what the fuck the issue is. Looking at my system, CPU is down to 48, RAM is holding at 66, and swap.
You can't do wrong with having me on your big screen because I
know it'll always end up being the thumbnail. Dude, I can't believe you don't like the theme song.
Dude, it was ridiculously bad. It was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely. And the sound was like chalk on a blackboard.
I uploaded the official version standalone, so it'll look better once I can mess around with stuff. But I don't think I can do XSplit here. I think that I'll have
intros for my different series and shit, but I just don't have time to get around to do it. I'm gonna start making a video very soon. So
John Peterson is in the chat. Yo, what's up? We got to talk about the fucking charity stream at some point.
Yeah, dude. I should be finding out more about what my work schedule is going to look like, and
I know it's
my schedule is going to be fluctuating week to week. That's the nature of the business, but
the business. Yeah. Give me the business, Tim.
Man, I'm so ready. Like, I'm almost penniless. I'm almost penniless. It's been almost 4 weeks now. I haven't gotten a paycheck. So yeah, I am scraping now.
4 weeks without a paycheck. So did you just fucking quit? You just threw your wrench down and you're like, fuck it, guys, I'm done.
No.
Fuck you.
No. Well, I'm not. I think I missed too many days. My car broke down. I missed 2 days, and then my daughter's diabetes. We were in the hospital for a couple nights. So I think I just missed too many days too quickly. I came home one day and didn't have a job. I was supposed to have another job and never started. And yeah, 4 weeks later, it's like I'm almost completely out of money.
See, this is what I'm saying. Diversify your methods of income and then use YouTube as a supplementary source of income for when you got to go on the lam like this, my dude.
Well, the money from YouTube just started. Like I just made my like I got my first ever money from YouTube last month, and it was like I don't know, like $100.
Look,
this
I'll
next
be
month
your
is going to be considerably more because live streaming has really helped the channel. Yeah, I mean that's going to be a supplemental income that's going to grow, and eventually, my leg is going to be gone, or I'm not going to at least be able to work on my leg. In fact, I got to probably start thinking about filing for Social Security disability in the next year or so. So by the time that my leg is gone, I can actually have a chance of getting it.
I'm sorry, you're going to lose a leg?
Oh yeah, been about 5 years probably.
Why?
I got vein disease, and it's really, really like severely advanced in my right leg. I had surgery on it a few years ago. It's funny because when I watched back our conversation, one of the reasons I didn't want to go live that night was because I took some of my muscle relaxers, and I only take those when the weed's not working. Usually the weed works and the pain goes away, but yesterday it didn't. So I totally looked like I was drunk, and it was kind of funny. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go live is because I was on my pain meds.
Why are all my friends gimps? I got knives. His legs don't work. He's got no fucking ass because they had to repair his face with ass tissue. They fucking.
I mean, it's the reason why I started doing YouTube in the first place is because writing books just never really worked out because I just didn't really have the ambition to publish them. I tried a couple times, but just never really followed through with it. I was more interested in writing them, so it never really became the source of income that I wanted it to be. Right. I won a lot of contests and I did make some money off of it, but so now it's like, it was 3.5 years ago now. I was diagnosed with vein disease in my right leg. I had this big hole in my right leg for like a year. I mean, it was huge. It was a huge hole in my leg. It was just fucking an open wound in my leg for a year. And and it's basically just the blood was going down to my leg and not being pumped back up into my heart. So it was just sitting down there and festering and blowing out the skin, basically. So, I mean, it was quite disgusting. And they told me, so you might have 5 to 10 years with your leg. So since that moment, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to work into retirement. And I started doing something about it,
So what could we, I mean, are you going to get a prosthesis or are you going to
I always jokingly say, because we have this place here called Long John Silver's. It's a seafood restaurant. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get a peg leg and an eye patch and go work at Long John Silver's as their greeter and be like, "Arr, matey, welcome to Long John Silver's."
Yeah, I mean, you could always work at Red Lobster too.
Yeah, Red Lobster. I can make it work.
Joe's Crab Shack, always hiring. You can move to Maine. Seasonal work. There you go.
But no, sitting here talking to a microphone, I can do that on, with one leg.
Yeah. Well, the only thing with disability is that if you earn over a certain dollar amount, you'll have to drop that and you'll have to hold on to some of your income too if you ever start getting on the roll here. Because that's what I was going to talk to you about too, is that you'll have to keep track of that.
Yeah, I'm really going to have to, because it's going to be enough, I think, that I'm going to have to start claiming it on my taxes. So, it's going to be a learning process. I'm writing a book. It's almost finished. And then I'm going to probably self-publish it with my taxes next year and sell that on my channel. So it's like, I've got ideas. Messenger, once I'm done with this book, wants me to write a book. I'm not sure if I want to actually write it or not. Excuse me. But,
John wants to know if he can drop the link. Go ahead and drop it wherever I modded you. It's all good, Brohim.
Yeah, go for it, man. Feel free to come up in here, John.
He's got his own stream that he's starting, I guess.
Yeah, at the GDC in like an hour.
Yeah. So who runs the GDC?
Steve McRae. It's his channel.
Steve, has he seen my penis? I don't know.
Maybe. Why would he have seen your penis?
Don't worry about it, my dude. It's all good.
Are you the one that be sending dick pics? Are you the dude that sent Shannon Q a dick pic on my live stream?
No, that was definitely not me. Oh, matter of fact, it's that if you want to know more about Shannon Q's vagina, there's you should watch Shabbos Dinner Part 2. It's marked, or episode 2. It's marked where John goes on about how she's got like teeth in it or whatever. I know that's fucking hateful, but is that Shanny for Christ? Is that the same thing?
Who? Huh?
Is Shanny for Christ the same as Shannon Q?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, so Shanny for Christ's vagina.
Shanny for Christ is like connected to like beefing with Dragnot and shit. I've only seen like one of her videos. She crazy.
She got some bullshit going on.
Shannon Q's the psychologist from Canada, pretty hot.
Didn't Shanny for Christ have some kind of beef with G-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then we have completely crossed our line.
Shannon Q's on Non Sequitur a lot, and she has her own show, and she was on my live stream a couple times now.
Hashtag
really intelligent, really good voice for atheism. So yeah, she's totally different than Shanny for Christ.
Okay, good.
But I've only seen one of Shanny for Christ's videos. I ain't dissing.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. Anyway, hashtag Will dick pic sad apparently. John. It's not sad.
My PPF thing seems to be taking off a little bit.
Yeah, I've even renamed my podcast to PP. So, touching my PP. That's this thing that I said more than once when I was drunk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off the NIV a bit tomorrow and do a different kind of Sunday sermon. I'm not sure what yet. A different kind of denomination, maybe a prosperity preacher. Maybe some Kenneth Copeland or some bullshit like that. Just take a little break from the NIFB PPF fucktards.
Yes. Today, by the way, is the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters. So, praise Jesus. Hallelujah. What are you not a fan?
What I'm excited about is the new Rambo. I'm totally stoked about that shit.
I don't know. I'm stoked on the new Ghostbusters.
I haven't seen nothing about that, but I'm totally stoked about the new Rambo.
They're bringing back the original cast or what's left of them. The women, the all female Ghostbusters cast is fucking pissed. They're like, oh fuck you, because they dropped their franchise. So now this is canon now. This third movie is where it leads off in 2, and
it's a sad story about how the right alt-light skeptic community here on YouTube really have a lot of power.
Don't tell me you fucking think that movie was good.
I've never seen it, so I couldn't tell you whether it was good or not. But I know this.
Okay,
I know what happened.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to have.
Well, I know what happened outside of the movie. I know that. I know what happened outside of the movie.
What do you mean?
Well, I seen how the skeptic community slammed it.
Yeah, Milo
JW and what's the black girl's name and how she was harassed and pretty much on their Twitter and I mean it was disgusting.
I don't think that Milo is alt-right though. I don't think he can be.
We have footage of Milo in with Richard Spencer dancing and doing the Hail Hitler. So yeah, he was alt-right. He is alt-right. Always has been alt-right.
He's a Jew.
It doesn't matter.
He's not Jewish and he's married to a black. He's fucking a black dude that he's married to.
It doesn't matter. He sold his soul for money.
Okay, so then fucking Gene Simmons is all right.
He was right there. We have him on videotape with Richard Spencer doing the Hail Hitler, dude.
And Roseanne Barr. And
she's all right.
She's all right.
Roseanne Barr used to be a far left socialist, and she went off the deep end. Yeah,
Count Dankula's dog, he's alt-right.
I don't know none of those. I mean, I don't know none of. I just see we're talking Ghostbusters here, dude. And what happened to them
dogs are
was
not safe.
what happened to the Ghostbusters movie was an alt-right meme. You know this.
Oh my god.
You know.
No, it was a okay. So the angry video game nerd refusing to watch the movie or review it that kicked that whole thing off. That the AVGN is apparently.
I didn't watch the movie just because it looked like it was gonna suck. But that was my.
That's what people were saying. There were a couple of fucking
the attacks on what's her name, Leslie Nielsen, whatever her name is. I can't remember her name, but the
Leslie
attacks on her. It wasn't about that. You know what the attacks on her were about.
They said some edgy things to her on fucking. Okay, so now you want to call people alt-right when they're edgy? I got you. Okay.
You're going to sit here and deny that was some alt-right shit. That was a legitimate Richard Spencer meme.
What about it was alt-right? Was it the fact that everyone said that they didn't want to go see it? Was it the fact that people were bemoaning it for the queef joke at the very beginning of the movie?
I didn't.
Was it
really
the fact that the CGI?
Really attention to it. So obviously, I've hit a little trigger point with you, Will. Why are you so?
Was it this? Yeah, you have, because the CGI looks like Scooby-Doo live action horseshit.
Then you say you didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I did. I didn't pay for it though. I watched it when I got a quality fucking torrent. Come to my house. I
might watch the new one just because I love
my
Bill
bootleg
Murray.
copy.
Bill Murray is like one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the son of the original director, because the original director is deceased now, just much like Harold Ramis, who might be making some kind of referential appearance in there. He is directing the film. So everybody and I think they got Rick Moranis back too.
Oh, that'd be cool. He hasn't done, like, I was just reading an article about him, or maybe a couple years ago, about how he's like totally a family man, has a regular job, hasn't even really tried to get in the movies, back into the movies, made a shit ton of money off the movies, of course. And
yeah,
he's just like a normal dude. So it'd be cool to see him again.
I think if he does do it, he's just doing it because this is going to be like a vanity project for him. He's like, all right, one more.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do a remake of Ghostbusters without him. You know, him and Bill Murray to me were the movie, I think.
This is technically Ghostbusters 4, though, and this is the weird thing. So, the original cast and director of Ghostbusters made an Xbox video game. And it was based on the script that Dan Aykroyd had written for what was supposed to be the sequel to the second film. The film was supposed to be called Ghostbusters Go to Hell. And all of the original cast voice all of the characters in the fucking video game. And there's cutscenes and everything, and all their models look exactly like them. The original cast is there. Well, there's walkthroughs where it just shows the cutscenes and stuff, and it makes a whole movie. It makes like an hour and a half movie on its own. So that is the official third Ghostbusters movie, because they figured they were never going to get it. So they're like, fuck it, we'll just turn it into a video game. So this is technically Ghostbusters 4, which is going to have an original.
So that's not fair to everybody that didn't play Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah, it's kind of hateful. But they didn't think they were going to get
super stoked about the news. I'm more excited about, Spider-Man, and
Spider-Man looks good.
Like the Lord of the Rings series is going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked about that.
I'm stoked on Guardians.
I'm not sure about that.
It's going to be Thor and the Guardians are going to be as Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a real thing in Marvel.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I thought you was talking about something else. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think they're remaking Dune, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, TJ was telling me that looks good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward. Dune was one of my favorite books of all time. The funny story about that is for like the first 10 years, and I read these books over and over again that I was reading Dune. I thought that the first 3 books were all there was. So, I thought that was it. And I read these books probably 20 times before I found out that there was a book 4, 5, and 6. And not only that, after Frank Herbert died, his son has went on to write a shit ton of Dune books that are fairly decent, So it's like, for the first decade, I thought I had 3 fucking books and didn't know, like, it's kind of like my YouTube experience. I didn't know about this whole fucking other world out there. It's pretty awesome. Although, I mean, I will say that the first 3 books are the best of the series, and it kind of goes downhill from there. But I don't know, it was still pretty cool. And when they skipped forward like 40,000 years or something, shit, it got a bit confusing.
So I might officially be at 100 subs, but I wouldn't know because YouTube is fiddle fucking with the numbers. And here's how I know. Because I made a couple, my friends told me that they subbed to me, right? And I didn't see my subscriber count move. I was like, that's weird. I was like, well, I'll check it out. So I made a couple of Gmail accounts and went and subbed to myself a couple of times. And the number still didn't move. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
So, yeah, it seems like they process it like every few hours. I mean, my numbers are always messed up, like, because it'll say one thing, and then I go to my YouTube studio, and it'll have a different number, and it'll usually be like a couple less than what my page said. And here lately, it's been a couple more than what my page says. So yeah, it's like really fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, in my videos have gotten throttled very hard as far as my views go. And I know why it is. It's because of my fucking language and what I talk about on the show. And I know that because I'm getting hundreds of views on BitChute. So
yeah, my views have been a bit down too. And I do curse a lot, and I have, edgy content.
Yeah, some of my edgier videos have thousands of views on BitChute.
But now this past week, views are fucking skyrocketed because of this whole NIFB thing. So I mean, I'm getting a lot of recognition, and it's growing again. I was sitting stagnant there for a while. It's pissing me off. I just got a notification that Wildheart just subscribed, and it still hasn't moved for me. Wildheart's a cool dude.
Yeah, I haven't really met him exactly. Oh, there it is. They're all on now. All of my subscribers are there. I'm officially, just this very second, at 9:11 no less p.m. on 6/8/19 hit 100 subscribers.
You just had to have me on your channel more. That's all there is to it.
At 9/11 as well.
Give me talking where I think that we're not live, and I'm just running my mouth. It's all good. I went back, like I said, it's all public knowledge. It's not like I'm giving away secrets.
It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm getting throttled, and only 7 people saw that video. So,
and I'm really planning on making a video somehow or another of what that, the chat said, because people need to know it. I've been sitting here talking with one of the dudes from the chat that was saying some horrible shit all day in my comment section. So, it's going to get interesting. It's going to get real interesting.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to download this, stitch it together, and then put the official fucking version of the song in a post-production version of this fucking live stream. Because I hate it when the episodes are all disjointed and shit. So, I mean, I might read off the whole live chat at the end of this. So... because it's going away.
Live chat. What do you mean?
Because when it goes into post-production, when I edit the video completely, the live chat won't show, but I like to have a record of what was said in the live chat. So, yeah. And I don't have it live on screen.
Why do you edit your Hangout? What do you mean?
I don't, but you know how we had to restart this?
Mm-hmm.
I want it all together, and I want a high quality version of the theme song instead, because we went low tech tonight. You're fucking baked,
you're weird, dude. I am fucking really like I haven't taken no muscle relaxers today, but I have been smoking some thick indica. It's been fucking. Wow, man. Wow.
I know, it's hot as fucking here. I'll be watching the GDC. I set an alarm for it since John dropped it for us.
John's been doing a good job, and it's fun. I don't do my Saturday night hangouts anymore, but I will. It's not like I'm going to be on it every single week. It's just worked out like that. He needs guests, and I'm more than happy to. It helps me out too. They have a different audience over there than what I have, and so it anything helps at this point. We're trying to push towards 3,000 by January.
I know, and I've hit my 100 subscribers. So that was one of my first stretch goals. So, well,
Shit, dude,
I'll probably.
You're close to my other channel.
Oh my fucking God. If I can keep up, that would be lovely.
We'll see. Like, we'll see how much content I actually put over there. Because usually, like, I've tried to do this shit before, and it's just I end up stop doing it the other channel. So we'll see how long I actually do it. But it feels good talking politics again. I enjoy talking politics. I just don't want to clutter my channel with it, and I don't want to turn off any right-leaning atheists. My channel should be a channel for people that don't believe in God. So that's what I try to do.
No, I see. That's hate speech. It's anti-Semitic.
How is it anti-Semitic?
That was what we like to call a joke knock.
I mean, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're not allowed.
Just not in a racist way. I don't care about you as a nation or a Jew.
No, it's fine.
It's don't believe in your silly imaginary friend.
That's fine. No, it's I mean, it is kind of silly if you think about it, but that's why you just don't think about it. Rick and Morty rules.
Yeah, don't think about it. Don't question it. Don't question how you stopped believing in Santa Claus but didn't about Jesus.
Exactly. It's good stuff. I don't know, like, maybe it's the time that I'm putting this out, but fucking no one's really in. I do appreciate the two people that are watching right now. I know one of them is absolutely obsessed with me, and thank you very much. And the other one is Wildheart. So
yeah, Wildheart's good people. Lots of good comments. Dude, I enjoy doing smaller channels. I wish like channels my size would have been letting me do this. So I didn't even know about it. Like, I didn't know that people went on other people's channels and shit. I just wasn't into it that much. I was just into making creative, what I thought was creative videos, talking a lot of shit, being as anti-theist as I could be. So yeah, this has been awesome, dude. It's been kind of eye-opening and really humbling to meet all the people that you looked up to. Like I said, dude, like Godless Engineer, shit, I started watching him when he was like 10,000 subs. So, now he's liking my shit on Twitter, and he hopped into a fucking conversation that I had with when I was on Non Sequitur. I'm like, that's Godless Engineer.
See, all my heroes on the site are gone, or just talk to me and then don't shout me out.
Well, like even like the Amazing Atheist, he was one of the ones that I watched a lot. Even though I disagree with some of his libertarian ways, because I think he admits to being libertarian left. I think it's like a fair description of his politics. I think we're like right on board when it comes to Bernie. So, but he was always one. He's like him. He's one of the ones I molded my channel at back when he was like really anti-theist and just ranting and raving and getting that CNN spot. Like that's when I made the Raging Atheist, him and Dusty, they were those types of personalities. That's what I kind of molded my shit after.
Dusty, you're getting rusty. Why are you playing those video games?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Dusty live stream. I haven't watched it much, but I still enjoyed all of his old shit, dude. He was funny as fuck back in the day. His History Channel's Bible in 10 Minutes or Less, Part 1 and 2, was one of the funniest fucking atheist videos I've ever watched in my life. I swear to fucking God, I still roll every time I watch that shit. I'm just laughing.
Man, the Bible Reloaded, speaking of Bible study, atheist Bible study, man, those guys have completely come off the fucking rails. Jake has lost his mind. The purple hair dye has seeped into his brain.
Well, I watched that channel too, like way back in the day, and I haven't watched them at all in years. But I started watching them when they were super, super small, like hundreds of subscribers, and they were just reading from the Bible. So I have no idea I've heard about it. I just have no real idea about it because I just haven't watched them. That's why, like, I know more about Essence of Thought and Rationality Rules because I was watching both of those dudes when that shit happened.
Yeah. they just hit a wall with content, I think, and they started talking about their actual opinions a little bit more. Then it kind of came out that they were kind of really far left and kind of like not in a cool way, not even in like a Bernie way, but like oh man, men are fucking evil scum and all this horse shit. I mean, if you're interested, I recommend you go get it from the horse's mouth directly. I recommend you do not take my personal opinion into account.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that far left. I try not to hate on nobody. Like I think men can be disgusting and women can be disgusting. You know, it's a person thing, not a gender thing.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Oh, Wildheart left. Rip. He's like, there's 5 other streams.
Yeah, you'll get
All
there,
right.
man. You're new. But yes, talk to John. Try to come on the GDC, dude. It'll be good for your channel.
Yeah. I'll message him and he'll message me and we'll talk about it. I mean, if you can get me in tonight, I'll just do a quick fucking spot if that's all they want me to do, or I'll hang out. It doesn't really matter. I'll listen and figure out what they're talking about, and I'll pull up the document. I got the documents. Nakasuchi, I got to tell you, we just got an email from the FBI. Top sources are confirming that the GDC does want to have Will Kincaid on. The gloves are off, pal. Oh, okay. YouTube is lying to me. Wildheart is still here. Oh, you're so sweet. Cute boy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it'll progress for you, dude. Just keep, you're already a step ahead of me because like I didn't even know you could live stream when your channel was so small. I just found that shit out when I started.
You can't
to my other stuff.
You can't live stream off your phone anymore.
Why not?
You have to have 1,000 subscribers now. That stopped. Yeah, that stopped like a month ago.
I never knew like I could live stream at all. Like I thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers to live stream. So I didn't start until I was at 1,000 subscribers.
One day I'll have to bring you through the complete history of YouTube because I've been here for all of it. Because I was making videos before I had a place to put them, because this is just what I've always wanted to do. Like as a kid, we would just like set up the camera and I would edit videos. Even before that, I had like a cassette thing and I would pretend to be like a radio host, like Drive Time Radio, like, Goober and the Beaver, Alive at 5 type shit. This is just all I've ever wanted to do with my life, and I just keep pursuing it, even though I am failing as hard as possible. I've dropped the ball. The ball is in China. It's in a black. It's gone. The ball.
You just gotta be persistent, dude. That's all, man. Stop changing channels. Like, how many channels have you fucking had?
I've only, I think, had 3. One was a very long time ago at the very beginning.
Stay on one topic. Like, I hear people say that shit all the time. Like, atheists run out of shit to talk about. It's just because they're not creative. There's so much history to look at and research and do videos about. There's so much happening every single day when it comes to religion in America, especially. I want to start looking at how European societies are different, because that's all I hear from the people over in Europe. It's like, man, I can't imagine how it is over in America. You guys take that shit so seriously. Like there's so much to cover. It's right. I don't see how like I would ever get tired of covering just atheist topics. That's why I really try to keep the politics out of the Raging Atheist as much as I can, because there's plenty of atheism to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I dropped it from my identity. Like you'll see some of my handles for various social media are still Will of the Atheists. So it's like I dropped it, just went with Will Kincaid, and that's what we're doing. So that way I didn't want to be boxed into one thing. And now with the Judaism thing, it doesn't
tell me that I should drop the atheist for my name and do go in a different direction. But at this point, I'm kind of locked into it. I'm known as the Raging Atheist now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much locked into that shit. There's like no getting out of it. They're like, you're like an agnostic, and I'm like, I'm not a fuck. That shit pisses me off when people say I'm an agnostic. So I'm not an agnostic.
You can be an agnostic atheist.
Well, it's not even that. Like, I grant the premise of God because I don't have evidence against that ridiculous notion.
Right.
But the burden of proof isn't on me. I don't make the claim of a God. The burden of proof is on those that make the claim, and they fail to provide any proof whatsoever. That's why I left religion. There was no evidence for it. It doesn't make any logical sense. You know, it's like, why am I talking to myself?
Yeah, as far as you can get within atheism from an agnostic point of view is a non-interventionalist deistic entity.
Yeah, and I definitely don't think that, like, you know, like I gave that up. Like I had that with Native American spirituality and Wakantanka, the grandfather of the universe, the mind of the universe. You know, like
Right.
I gave up that mentality because I didn't believe in that shit either. I don't think there's a mind to it. I think that it's just a natural order that life just fucking happens, and we'll never know why, ever. You know, so we need to stop figuring it out and figure out how to get off this rock before we destroy it.
Okay, so this is how I feel about spirituality and science, sort of as a fundamentally similar way. So you know how the Andromeda Galaxy is coming at us right now? We're going to smash into it, or rather, it's going to smash into us.
Mm.
By the time you can visually see it in the sky, it'll have smashed us, and we'll be gone. You'll blink, and that'll be the end of the galaxy as we know it. So that is kind of how technology and science is progressing right now. And I think now with AI on the horizon being sophisticated as like a science fiction sort of thing, I think that the future is coming at us much faster than we think it is, and we're gonna get God status here really quick, or basically like indistinguishable from magic science.
Yeah, we had this conversation on my channel with Cheshire Vic and David McGinnis, and it was interesting. The technology that's coming is going to be very, very impressive. You know, like there's a chance that, you know, after I lose my leg, technology will come along that'll regrow it. You know, so
that's already done.
Yeah, I mean,
that technology exists.
Things are going to be changing. Society itself is going to be changing. The economy is going to be changing. It's not going to be a production-based economy for much longer.
No, not really.
It's going to be a digital economy, social media economy. It's already starting to transfer over to that. Things are going to be changing rapidly. We've got to go to a green system if we want the planet to survive long enough to get off of it. So
I like nuclear.
Nuclear is the worst option. Like, all right, so do you understand, like, we have nuclear reactors on both coasts. Do you understand how long it takes to move one of those nuclear reactors?
Like relocated?
Yeah,
I get it.
So how long?
I think years.
30 years at least. 30 years to move one, and we've got several. And guess what's going to happen in 30 years? Probably in the next 15 years.
Oh, no, here we go.
They're all going to be underwater. So, I mean, we've already dropped the ball on this, and nuclear is the worst way. The best way is to regrow the earth, to allow the ecosystems to regrow. The planet will heal itself if we allow it to, but it's going to take drastic changes.
There are other options. Subspace and fold space travel.
That's why I'm saying we need to figure out how to get the fuck off this rock, because we done did enough damage. It's the planet's literally trying to kill us now.
I think that the ultimate solution to all of our problems is basically subspace, fold space, and pocket dimensions. Oh, he took a fat rip. He had to mute.
No, it was actually my soda. I've been having troubles drinking lately.
Nuclear.
I got to do my dog. And I'm going to have to get off here in just a moment, but come on.
No, that's fine.
Baby, you are messing it up, aren't you? I just poked you.
There we go. I took you off camera. I really don't need to be involved in the next Matt Powell hit video.
Poked you again. All right. Dude, I've got a video up. One of my atheist stories was when she first got diagnosed.
Oh,
She's been changing the method up. Like yesterday, she stopped counting early, and then I accidentally poked her because it changed the method up. And I just changed the method up again because she just changed the method up again a little bit. So I accidentally poked her a little bit again. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. God help me when I have fucking children.
Yeah. I love it. I love every minute of it.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll keep you around for as long as possible. Well, Knock, it was great having you on. If I continue to talk to you, you will be on here forever. You go do what you got to do, buddy.
Yeah, I got a half an hour. I'm going to rest my ears, and I got like 15 minutes till I get the link from John. So, yeah, I'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Yeah, just message him and let him know. I'll message him too. He just forgets.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
All right, no problem. Have a good one.
All right, man.
Oh, shit. So now I'm going to be hanging out with you fuckers in chat. Hey, everybody. I'm just waiting for my co-host to finally get off his ass and come here. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. Well, I'm going to hang out for as long as possible. Let's see. Let's see. Just letting him know. Apparently, he doesn't know how Google Hangouts works. So he's going to be joining us in just a moment. He hasn't been on my channel in a while, so we'll see how that goes. He's just going to actually figure out how to fucking do this shit. It's really neat. I think I still have my Facebook share thing open, so I'm just going to recopy the link for this one and go into Facebook and see. Nope, it's Gorn. It's fucking Gorn. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Hopefully I'll be back at Basecamp Alpha. Like I said, we'll be streaming with some internet that's worth the fuck. So that would be really splendid. And also I'm going to have to optimize my fucking settings here so that the quality doesn't drop when I'm actually using video. Now, that would be stellar. Wouldn't that just be stellar, guys? Wouldn't it just be fucking great? I might update this setup a little bit as well. That could be a thing. Oh, and another solution to this problem would be having access to my other rig so that I can stream off the rig and I can have this doing all the fucking video stuff. And I just basically call into one of the devices. So that's another thing that I want to get done. I had the chalkboard tonight and I barely used it. I used it in the other one. I can't wait to string this thing together when it's completely finished. I am going to do GDC in like half an hour if I get pulled in. We'll see. I've got notifications on for that. I can't wait to watch. It's going to be splendid. If I do, I will link it in the complete strung together version of this here podcast situation. And it looks like somebody is trying to get at me again, but it's not working. I mean, it's kind of working. The bandwidth keeps fluctuating heavily, but that could just be because I turned my camera on. 35 years of Ghostbusters. I can't fucking believe it. It's been 35 years. I'm not even 35 years old. I thought that movie came out when I was a kid. I guess not. I guess I just saw it when I was a kid and thought that I had seen it and like in theaters. Yeah, I know the video quality fluctuates. Yeah, we'll probably go till 10 o'clock Eastern Just because I don't want to like watch the stream and also be streaming at the same time. That would seem very redundant. It kind of does feel when I'm by myself like this, like a Brett Keane stream and he just went up to go take a shit. So, like, I'm trying to fill the air now. We're supposed to be talking about deplatforming and stuff. And my fucking... It just keeps opening Google Hangouts and Google Play. Jesus Christ. I'm going to try to fix it for him. I'll have to go into his fucking email and... Let's see. He doesn't have a fucking microphone. What? What? Let's see. We'll figure it out here. Stalling for time. I can't believe how fucking hot it gets in this goddamn room with all the studio lights in. It's like thermonuclear. Are you happy now? I said nuclear. Let's see. Copy that. Did I have the link? No, I gotta go into... I gotta physically open fucking Google Chrome here. And I'm gonna physically invite him on. Oh man, I think I can do it from here. Let me fucking... Can I add? No. Yeah. Invite people. I just gotta pop his fucking email in. Jesus Christ, right? Got a long ass fucking thing. There we go. Let's see. You should have an invite in Hangouts now. If you open the Hangouts application, you should see it. God damn, it's a piece of shit, this fucking thing. I don't understand why this has to be so complicated, but it makes sense why they're doing away with it. That would explain why he's had so many issues tonight and why he didn't come on earlier. Oh my God, it's Kitty Cutie. How the fuck are you? Yes, I was on Brett's channel a number of times. So I think we're still probably gonna... I mean, I don't know why he doesn't come in. He will be eventually if he ever fucking gets his shit together. Let's see. Ongoing call. God fucking damn it. This might be a farce. Oh my god. There's no underscore in the name. Are you fucking shitting me, my dude? Here we go. Yeah, that's a real account. Thanks. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God. I mean, I'm not technically technologically challenged, so I mean that would be, he's the brother now that's Oh my God, hey my dude.
What's up, my dude?
Not much. I'm gonna the quality in the stream is gonna drop, so I'm gonna kick my camera off quick. You can do the same. If you just tap your fucking thing, there's a little camera button. Unless you want to be, there you go. And I'll just put I'll put your So Kawaii Desu fucking little logo up there. Well, I'm glad that you finally fucking made it. So you work till 9? Is that it?
I mean, I work until we're out of there. It closes at 8, and then I just work till forever.
Yeah. Kitty's in the chat. Hey, Kitty, fucking, how are you? I know. We'll talk eventually. I'm going to do the Great Debate Community tonight if they send me an invite. So.
Cool. I'm going to smoke a bunch of weed.
We're live, right? Or,
yeah.
Do you care? Oh, Kitty's in the chat. This is
I know we're live, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, she's joined the fucking thing. I put the link out on the Discord. That's right, because my Discord bros are super kawaii desu. Get this right. I hit 100 subscribers at 9/11.
Very nice.
I know, fucking.
Oh, you're gonna have to fucking remove that. You're gonna have to fucking remove that.
Oh,
Any mention of 9/11.
I know. Oh my God, my opening.
We called this.
By the way. I know we called it. It's on the fucking channel. It's on the public fucking record as well.
Good. Yeah, we called that shit months ago.
We called a lot of shit, and you just missed.
You know what's weirder about all of this? The weirder part about all of this is they are censoring reptilians, which is a fucking odd thing to censor.
I know. We went through the whole list of everything that they're censoring. I think on a live stream.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
we can hear you. Oh, hey, how are you?
Oh, it's been such a long time, hasn't it?
It has. We haven't had the pleasure. How have you been?
Living. Let's just say that.
Above ground. That's always good.
Yeah.
Yep, we had the Raging Atheist in here earlier. He's on his way to 3,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 101 subscribers. So,
that's amazing.
I know. It took so fucking long. This was my one stretch goal. I was like, listen, if I don't make it to at least 100 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm done. I can't. But I made it. I fucking did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Are you proud of me now? Are you proud of me now, Mom? Mom never believed that I would ever amount to anything, and now look at me. I've got 100 whole subscribers. I guess I don't have to go commit circle rope.
I'm not fucking leaving.
But yeah, so the Raging Atheist was in here, and he's involved in like some maybe kind of deplatforming.
Ooh,
it's borderline.
That,
you what?
Definition of that, please.
Okay, so here's the situation. There's some Ryan. You remember the Duggards?
Yeah.
Ryan.
The ones with all J names that had like 30 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're part of this religious sect that I would go so far as to call a cult called NIFB and Quiverful. And like that whole like 30 kids thing is because of Quiverful. And it's like how to train up a child and the whole thing. So he's involved with those people, and he's hit the hornet's nest, and they're saying like, you know, kill the fucking gays, or I think the exact words were, and he read it in the first part of this podcast. It's like gas the gays or burn the gays and stuff, and not just like that, like specifically saying yes, we should burn the gays. So that would be the. But
here's
so
my
he's
thing.
like,
what's wrong with saying heinous shit? Like inherently, what's wrong with saying heinous? Yeah, okay.
Active. Well, I've drawn the line here where it's like, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. I gotta stop doing that. Knock does that all the time. It's so if you say, "I'm going to kill the gays," that's a threat. If you say, if you're part of a religious sect and you're referring to the religious sect in context and saying we should kill the gays, that's a threat. Saying gays are going to burn in hell for all time is just mainstream Christianity. That's different. And
I'm not even sure. Are you sure that it's wrong to even say that like gay people deserve to burn or should burn?
I mean, from their point of view, I mean,
no. I'm not saying is it morally correct. I'm saying, should we go so far as to stop people from saying that? Like,
no, that's not. And I had a sort of a debate / discussion with a raging atheist about this last night, and he's come around to my way of thinking. He's not actively advocating for deplatforming these people for that. I said, listen, from your point of view, look at it this way. We wouldn't know about these people doing this heinous shit and forcing women into sexual relationships and selling off child brides and all this horse shit if we didn't let them talk about their crazy stuff. So, and not all NIFB people are like that, but the people that we're actively involved with are the people that the deplatforming in question. And here's the other kicker. The Raging Atheist actually just got a strike on his channel, and we think that it came from some people involved with that. So they're actively trying to deplatform him. And I was like, slippery slope, man. And that's the too long didn't read version. So I think I'm in the right on this one.
I'm going to smoke some tobacco about it. Give me 1 sec.
All right, cool. Some totally legal tobacco. Ooh, Stajoshi, masz wielką piczkę?
No, don't do that shit around me, man.
I know, we have some feminine voices now in the live hangout. The estrogen, I can smell it.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Let me enjoy my food.
I was hoping that my normal co-host would be on and you at the same time, Ryan, because then you get to meet him before he comes to our fucking house. So
I would love to meet them.
Hell yeah. No, we're doing a live meetup at our house with my co-host, John, longtime friend of Brett Keane, formerly, I think. Brett doesn't talk to him anymore. I think he's angry at him.
Oh, poor Brett. He I think his Discord got like put down or he deleted it. And now he's just like doing YouTube channels, but I still talk to him here and there.
Yeah, what does he send you an email or something? Because he deleted his mines too.
You know when you have like YouTube and it has a messenger on it?
Oh yeah, he's using that. He's probably the only person that uses that.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the only way I can talk to him. People say you should use the phone, but me, I never use my phone unless it's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I text the Raging Atheist and all them guys. So because worst case scenario, I have that as like a backup in case the fit hits the shan. So it really is a wonderful evening. I'm getting fucked up. And Knock, the Raging Atheist, is fucked up right now, and he's going on GDC, and maybe I am too. So I'm stoked on that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that'll be in about 11 minutes, I think. Maybe, give or take. Depends on what Ryan wants to contribute. He's currently balls deep in some totally legal tobacco, so.
Shit, my mom won't stop texting me.
Oh, is that what that noise was?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was Ryan's phone because he's actively on his phone doing this.
Put your phone down, sir. Sir, put your phone down.
Sir, do you want to get grounded, sir?
Yeah, I've been making a lot of. I've been making a whole bunch of friends nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sweet. How many friends I made in Discord? Let me see again. 250.
Jesus Christ, you're on a fucking roll. I'll give you that much.
Well, you know me.
I do. We raised all that money for you. I can't believe we raised all that money for you, and then we didn't raise barely anything for knives. That made me sad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, it was knives? Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, that was knives. How do you not know? We did 10 live streams about it.
Oh shit. I was picking on him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't like really picking on him. I was just like sending like ridiculous memes to him.
Oh shit. Were they eye patch memes?
No, something way worse.
Oh, rip.
I can't talk about it because YouTube.
Oh well, I mean, you could. There'd just be a permanent record of it. This channel doesn't have any real restrictions. I mean, like, if YouTube wants to try to take my fucking channel, they can take it from my cold, dead hands politically. So.
I mean, did I do it to Knives or Brinsey? I think I did to Brinsey more, but Knives I did send some. But it was like adult memes, and it was the most funniest thing I ever done to anybody.
Jesus Christ.
I am an evil lady.
TJ, Ryan, are you still with us?
I sure am.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
He's just enjoying the conversation.
I am. I don't know really what to do here. I've never done
what do you?
that.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. This isn't your advent on YouTube either. Remember the rap battle that G-Man owes you? I think it's been long enough that we can declare you the winner since you issued the challenge and he didn't show up, so that makes you the winner by default.
And then I went to a cipher to meet Token, and I was the fucking only person who did the cipher with Token. So I kind of did rap. Right. I did rap in a public platform. So I think just me doing that, I don't think G-Man went out into acapella rapped anywhere and then put it on the internet. So I'm just going to call that a win.
Yeah. So I think you soundly officially here tonight at 9:52 have officially defeated G-Man.
Oh, and here's the thing. The challenge is always out there to G-Man, but I know he's too scared.
He's scared.
Try some of the Brett King tactics. Oh, I know you're too scared to come and debate me on my channel situation.
I know, and I don't know what. Listen, I think G-Man might go on Knox's channel, and we could, if you want to do that for like the charity live stream, I think that G-Man would probably show up for a charity live stream. So. If he doesn't, then
honestly, you say rap battle and you get the cringes coming out.
Oh, the cringe! It sustains me.
God, please shut up.
You know what I do? You
I'm
know what
trying
I do
not to choke on my food.
You know what I do when I'm not motivated? I
What?
torture myself with weeaboo cringe
Masturbate.
combo. Yeah, that. But I mean, I torture myself
Feverishly.
with weeaboo cringe compilations. I cringe so hard. I'm like, ew, I need to go shave and shower. I need to get a job. I gotta go. I'm not gonna be a neat the rest of my life. I'll see you guys later. I just watch weeaboo. I just watch weeaboo cringe compilations.
Nah, dude, I watch like the customer service, like rude customer service compilations.
Oh
Those
shit!
make me cringe beyond belief.
All
Because I work in a place where we just don't take that shit. My boss is an asshole, so if I tell you you're an asshole, he's just gonna tell you why.
And then
Take
there's
that,
me
Jordan
on the other
Peterson.
hand. There's me on the other hand. I was just dealing a whole bunch of bullshit, and that's not even about me.
I got 13 rules for life. Rule 1, instead of clean your room, it's watch weeaboo cringe compilations and see if that doesn't motivate you. You stupid fuck.
Oh, God.
Like, Ryan, you know Karen. I mean, just look at that and then be like, oh, yeah, I should probably do something with my life.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty chill about everything to everyone. And people at work wonder how I keep my composure and stay so mellow. And it's probably because I hit a bong before my feet hit the floor in the morning.
Yeah,
I think that's the only thing keeping me together.
Of course, packed with totally legal tobacco.
Of course. I mean, technically it's a water pipe, but we all know the slang.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's
a water pipe situation.
It's a tobacco.
Yeah, so I can't believe that Brett Keane has basically stopped producing content and deleted all of his websites and stuff. He made like a gun, on a Utah website, like a gun nut Utah website. He's hosting his content there. It has nothing to do with guns. So he's completely gone ghost. He's underground. He's on some next level shit.
I miss him, really.
I mean, TJ, the Amazing Atheist, said that that fucking Brett Keane wasn't a stepping stone. And now here I am sitting at 100 subs and getting offered to go on shows like 3 or 4 times a weekend. Plus I've got my own shit. And I just crossed, like I said, the 100 subs, and I'm on target and on goal. I'm producing more content than ever. The site has improved, so it's like I fucking win, my dude. I fucking win. If I can keep it rolling, if it just ends at 101 subs and it never goes anywhere, then I'm like, fuck, TJ, my life. You were right, my dude, but not today. That's what we say to the god of death and TJ Kirk.
Jesus. Giving me fucking anxiety, dude. Fucking anxiety.
Why is that?
Because it sounds like it's going off the rail. Like, I'm glad everything's going good there, but the videos, dude.
What about them?
You gotta live for more than the videos, fella.
I do plenty of other stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you know how much I work. This is like one of the things I do for fun.
We should chase this, bro. We should.
I know we're gonna.
Oh, speaking of work, guess what?
What?
I got fired.
Oh shit! Well, you and the rest of America. So how'd that happen?
They were telling me I was calling off 4 times. One time I was sick. 3 times I had to go do family business. I can't help that. And I always called before 3 hours before I had to go to work.
Yeah. So that's what Knock got fired for. That's why he's uploading so much content right now, because he doesn't have a job. and my buddy Gary quit yesterday. Just at like 3:00, he just threw his wrench down and was like, "Fuck it."
Well, I told him if I was going to be a problem, go ahead and let me go. I'm not happy here anyway.
He was just plugging away at fucking making lawn chairs all day. And somebody came over and fucked with him. His numbers went in the toilet. He was under production. He wasn't going to make more than like the standard rate that everybody like first day comes in on. And he's like, I've been standing here making chairs all day, plugging away. My numbers didn't make a fucking dent. And he's like, fuck this. And then HR comes down and he's like, fuck you, I'm leaving. And he's like Johnny Paycheck. He was like, he can take this job and fucking shove
it. My mom told me, I pretty much told my job, go ahead and suck a dick. I was like, no, I was being polite. I told him not to like keep me if I'm going to be in trouble. She's like, no, you basically tell him to go suck it for real.
Yeah.
Whatever, Mom.
There you go. My mom would not have been supportive of that decision. She'd.
You need a job. You're trying to get a family and you're getting married. You can't just quit your job.
Please tell me she's not watching, Ryan. Please tell me she's not fucking watching.
Don't worry, she lives inside of me, and that was the voice inside of my head. You were.
You got responsibilities, William. You can't fucking...
My mom doesn't sound like this, by the way.
You gotta fucking hold down a job. You can't just quit your job. It doesn't matter how bad it sucks. You don't think I worked at a job that sucks? I worked at a job for almost 30 years. It sucks. I still can't fucking retire.
That is a pretty solid mom impression. I'll give you that.
I know. The worst part is all I have to do is alter the pitch of my voice very slightly, and it's exactly, Mom. I just just a little higher. I get mistaken for my mother on the phone constantly. That's what's up.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I did.
Yeah.
All the time.
This one guy's in the chat. Hi, buddy. Did you like the AIDS I posted in your Discord? I hope you enjoy the AIDS. If you're in my Discord, feel free to come on. There's a link. I think we're only going to go for a little while longer because I do have to watch GDC because I might actually be on the GDC tonight. And Ryan, if I do, I'll send you a link, but you might be asleep by then. Hell yeah.
Well, I do got other good news.
Yeah.
What it is.
Remember when I told you that me and my real father never had a great relationship?
Yeah, vaguely.
Well, he broke up with his ex, and now we're, having a better relationship now. I actually see him about twice or 7 times in a month.
That's pretty neat.
That's not bad. It's pretty cool.
Not bad at all. His new girlfriend is amazing. I mean, she's a math teacher.
Oh, yeah?
So, and I told her what the ex did to me and all that. And she spent almost $108 worth of makeup for me.
Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of fucking makeup. Unless you went to Sephora, in which case it's barely any makeup.
No, she took me to the expensive kind.
Oh, shit.
It was, it starts with a U. I don't know what it's called.
Huh.
All right.
So
this one guy is going to come in. I've just got to actually fucking get the link here. If it'll let me.
Fucking topics here. We gonna talk about something here.
Yeah, we were gonna. I mean, shit is just weird right now. I wasn't expecting. Yeah, go for it.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
About this whole YouTube taking off the offensive content thing. When I the day it happened, I was listening to NPR, and they were going through the headlines. And they just fucking glossed right over it. Just
I know.
YouTube.
Tucker Carlson did it.
because they said, how did they brand it? They branded it as removing
hateful content or something.
No, it wasn't hateful content. It was specific to Holocaust denial content.
That's not what this was. That's not what this was. You mean recently?
Know. And as soon as I heard it, I because I remembered we looked up the Holocaust videos, and they had the Encyclopedia Britannica or whatever underneath.
Yeah, so. That's what they're talking about. But that happened a while ago, and it's not. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. If you don't want to have your camera on to save bandwidth, so you sound better, go for it.
No, you can see my sexy naked booty. I just woke up from a nap.
No, my eyes.
All right.
My
time to fucking demonetized.
You said you wanted to give me AIDS, so I'm already halfway ready for it. I was like, AIDS.
Well, now I've got to go get AIDS so I can give you AIDS, so that I can make an honest man out of both myself and you.
I'm trying to eat, man.
Well, thank you.
You're gonna be so excited, Will.
What?
Dad has AIDS.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
Dad
really
has
awesome.
had AIDS. No.
You know, Dad watches this, right?
We carry. I'm saying we carry it. You already have AIDS. We have AIDS together.
Oh my God, we're blood brothers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm saying
hashtag positivity.
Oh man, what are you all up to? My brain's still
Not much.
Shut down.
Not much.
Tobacco.
I'm just waiting for GDC to go live.
Yeah, me too. I saw Knock was in here earlier. That's cool.
Yeah,
at least I think he was.
He didn't know we were live for some reason. I don't.
Well, he doesn't see the little gold box that says live in the fucking corner.
That's what I fucking said. I said you didn't see the little box in the top right hand corner that says live.
Was he masturbating or something? Was he confessing his love for me? Oh
no, but he was talking mad shit, but nothing really important. Definitely don't go watch part 1.
Maybe I will.
Oh, well, then I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and get some rope and tie me a Japanese necktie.
Oh, snap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I've been tired all the day. I did like a 30 sub special for everybody. So that took like an hour long. It's funny because someone on my 20th sub special, like I was talking about telling a story, and I was talking about like my faith in Christianity, and so like I did the better one, and on the 30 subs because apparently I got 30 subs today, so I was like, yay!
I know, subs. I just hit 100. I keep saying it because I actually almost can't believe that 100 people watched this.
I know, that's crazy, right? It's like, who the hell's gonna watch me be an idiot? I guess
put
they
so
like
much
it.
effort into like trying to get this to work, and something finally kind of worked. I'm bring a fucking tear to my eye.
You're doing it, buddy. We're adulting a little bit. Yay.
I did it, Mom. You said I could never do it. Fuck you, Mom. See, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna fuck Shane Dawson because God knows he wants it.
Yeah. You guys ever had like sleep paralysis thingies? Like I had that today happen. I took a little nap and it happened to me. I had the whole vision of a demon or witch, whatever people call it, succubus, incubus thing in my dream, and like I was up and then I heard this mother effer in like real life trying to come through like my bedroom door. Like it was in my hallway and I could hear it coming closer. But like the moment it entered the threshold of my door, like I saw its shadow, but like I guess the moment it took like a step in, because I couldn't move at the time, because I don't know, I was like stuck. I was trying to get the hell up and I couldn't. The moment it entered the threshold of my room, I was able to move, and it was like the creepiest shit experience I've ever had. I've had sleep paralysis to where I haven't been able to move, and like this isn't the first time this has happened. Like it's happened to me downstairs on my couch, and I just didn't think nothing of it. But this one was more prevalent because I actually stuck my middle finger up. I'm like, "Fuck you, demon spirits! Fuck you! And my wife's just sitting there next to me like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm like, what? You didn't hear all that? Because I swear to God, it was the craziest thing. I'm still trying to explain it. That's why I'm asking, because I need to relay this information and not dwell on it, because it's gonna drive me insane in the main brain.
Insane in the brain.
But yeah, I also do mom impersonation voice. Hey, you guys like this? I'm your mom. Listen to me.
Oh my God, you're right.
Can you not? Please.
You're right. Oh my God.
Mom, is that you?
Yes. What do you want? Stop doing that,
sir.
This one guy is a hag raven, full hag raven status.
Oh boy.
Sir, you need to calm down the eater demon and sit the fuck down.
What do you mean, there, demon? I'm one with Christ.
Settle down.
I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe.
Sit it back.
I don't want to be Darth Dawkins, but you want to get fucking muted, bud?
Yeah, go ahead. Mute me.
No.
Hey, you're the one who invited me to this place. I thought this was the place of integrity. What is up?
You thought wrong.
There is no integrity here.
No.
Integrity.
Only Zool. There is no integrity. Only Zool.
Read.
I don't even think I remember what Zool means. I'm stupid.
I don't know. It's from fucking Ghostbusters. It's the 35th anniversary today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Why is it important?
Also,
Are you gonna?
Bill Murray and a couple of other Dan Aykroyd and somebody else from that movie said they're gonna do a real reboot that isn't just feminist bullshit.
Oh, really?
No, they're not doing a reboot. They're doing a sequel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
Yeah.
There's a project involving Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and a couple other original cast members, and I'm
Rick Moranis and
very
that's pretty cool, actually.
Right now.
Well, now it's even
fucking
better.
lit.
Oh.
So GDC still hasn't started. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it
the fuck.
did. I just got the freaking notification for it. At least I thought I did.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's starting. They're doing an ad. It has to be on. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
people
there it
talking.
is.
Hey, look, Osaka counts there. Hello, Osaka. Oh, they can't hear me. What the fuck's my problem?
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here for the evening because I gotta go watch this. I gotta take a piss, and then
I told you, dude. I don't like to wrap it.
No, it's all right.
Wrap it up like a taco.
So tomorrow is I'm gonna be live streaming with Gary. It's gonna be video game shit. It's Factory Rejects, and we're gonna bullshit about how much our job sucks. Well, not his job anymore, but my job. How much my job sucks. And so, because I promised a triple upload this weekend, and I'll be hanging out with some buddies and whatnot.
Can I throw in my 2 cents?
Yeah.
I know how much your job sucks, but maybe you should stop working behind glory holes.
Oh, fuck you.
That was good. Come on. I just thought that one on the fly.
And you're muted. So I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Ryan, obviously my brother, special guest Kitty Cutie, and fucking this one guy. I'll unmute him. Actually, he has to unmute himself. There we go.
Yeah.
Andy,
I'm sorry, I was too busy laughing.
That was a thing. Do you remember when I did that with a fake?
I have
fake Mr. Batman.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was fucking great. All right, so I gotta get going. Thanks for being on the show. This thing will get edited in one long thing. I've got to go take a piss and check myself for ticks. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching.
See you later.
Have a good fucking whatever. Yeah.